awful, it's so cruel and violent and terrible. I never watched it.
1994 교탄사고.
Little green bottles of hell. Hong Sang-soo's films are just littered, just tables covered with soju.
오늘의 게스트는 제 친구 PS입니다.
안녕하세요.
You want to say hi to while you're here?
I'm going to say hi to my cat, Monkey. I got a new kitten a few weeks ago. Hi, Monkey.
경민 감독님 얘기했어요?
Sort of. She's really busy right now.
What's she working on?
She's working on a new Netflix show. 보건교사 안윤영.
기대 많이 돼요.
TMI 그만 본론으로 들어가면
오늘은 한국 영화의 쇼킹. 처음 본 한국 영화가 쇼킹했다면
아주 쇼킹했어요. 지금까지 잊을 수 없어요. When I was younger, I got into modern Japanese film, and I went to the DVD store looking to pick up a new Japanese movie. Threw that in, watched it, and was just completely shocked. My mind was melted.
What film was this?
Well, first let me say that I absolutely hate it.
Tell me, I'm very curious.
박찬욱 감독의 복수 3부작 중 첫 번째 영화 우연히 시작된 비극으로 일어나는 잔혹한 핏빛 복수극.
I was completely shocked, so much so that I spoke to all my family members, my friends, and I said, "You've never heard of this film. It's awful, it's so cruel and violent and terrible. I never watched it."
진정해.
저도 복수 나온 거 처음에 봤을 때 이해 못했어요. 이해하기가 너무 힘들었어요. 왜냐면 쇼킹.
But later, I just learned to completely love it because I learned to discover or to question where does this come from, and I want to know more.
죽이는 거 이해하지?
Korean side, there's a lot of gratuitous violence for sure, but it often comes from somewhere.
Do you think emotion plays a part?
I think it does. There's all this trauma of modern Korean history.
And you have these emotions, Han and Jung.
Right. Exactly. And I think that really plays into it in a big way. I think we look at Korean films, there's like a meaning, there's a feeling, an emotion that accompanies the violence. Han, Jung, these concepts, these very Korean concepts, you can find them in these revenge narratives and things like that. I think when you see this violence in Korean films, feel an emotion that kind of accentuates the violence you're seeing on screen, so it makes it more impactful in some ways.
한국의 한정을 외국인들에게 설명해 준다면
Han basically is kind of a pent-up kind of sadness and pain, suffering, the feeling of being wronged. Vengeance films are often kind of channeling Han a little bit.
Sure. A good film to watch. 편지 있어. 편지 보세요. In contact.
한이 있으면 득음을 할 수 있다는 말에 자식의 눈까지 멀게 한 아버지의 판소리에 대한 징념과 애환을 담은 이야기.
Like 1992년. 3년.
It's wrong. It's wrong. 93.
1990. I was 1 year out. I mean, come on. In that film, they talk about, it's very much about Han. Translated as grief.
Grief. 비탄 큰 슬픔 고민.
Collectiveness in terms of sympathy. Something I think uniquely Korean. Whereas in Korea, everyone comes together.
It's also this.
That's true.
Jung is choco pie.
Other Korean films that are shocking. Can you think of a particular example?
곡성, 나홍진's The Wailing.
낯선 외지인이 나타난 후 벌어지는 의문의 연쇄살인 사건을 통해 악마에 현혹되는 인간의 모습을 다룬 영화.
같이 봤죠?
That's right. We both went to the press screening for that one.
기대 많이 됐는데 너무 쇼킹.
무엇이 중요냐고. 무엇이 그게 중요냐고.
Very kind of hellish movie. And then we have the shamanism.
But what's so interesting about 곡성 and why it's really resonated with foreign viewers as well is this the way it plays with shamanism. Shamanism is, I find, incredibly interesting. It's very, very hard to understand. And so you have these very energetic scenes where a mudang, right, will start going around and jumping around and chopping up meat and doing all this stuff. And people with their doom. And these scenes are really insane. There's this incredible energy, feel, and
intensity.
Right. We don't really understand shamanism very well. For most viewers, there's this unknowability. There's something that you feel you're connected with.
Kind of drool.
Right.
And you're like,
dread. Descent, breathless descent into hell. Speaking about 곡성, not just shamanism in general.
특별한 거 있어요? 한국 영화에?
The first thing that comes to mind for me are those little green bottles of hell.
이거 마시면 우리 사귀는 거다.
Your favorite drink?
No.
저희 개끼 술 처먹는 거 알아?
It is such a prevalent symbol in Korean films, the soju bottle. Every Korean film has so much soju and these very recognizable green bottles. They're symbolic of so many things. Hong Sang-soo's films are just littered, just tables covered with soju. Tables covered with just tables covered with soju.
The other thing I've noticed about Korean films is the opening credits. Films need money, 돈 필요하잖아요.
Korean film, you'll see like the name of a bank at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, 은행. This is very unique to Korean movies. You see the investor or the 투자 and the executive producers credited at the beginning of the film. Don't see this in American films. This comes at the end of the movie. But in Korean films, particular credits always come at the beginning. It's just become a convention.
Possibly. I wonder if it's a question of like hierarchy is so important in Korean society. Perhaps that plays into it. Thanked and appreciated first before we go down to the rest of it.
우리도 오프닝에 은행 잘 넣어드릴 수 있는데.
One thing that really jumps out these days, slightly negative, I guess, is just the prevalence of car crashes.
교통사고.
Anytime someone walks out in a road, there's about an 80% chance that they're just going to be hit. 80%, yeah. And anytime there's some character who has some pain and something bad happened, probably their parents died in a car crash.
교통사고.
I get it, it's a very useful device, and there are a lot of car crashes in Korea, but I do kind of wish people would be a little more creative sometimes.
영화 포스터만 보고 제목을 맞추는 게임.
제이슨. 숨바꼭질, hide and seek, 하정, starring 선현주.
High Dharma. That's High Dharma. 2002년. Is it Pierce? It's not My Tutor Friend.
네, 제이슨, 왕의 남자.
Pierce, Lump of Sugar.
제이슨, 태극기.
Pierce, My Love, Don't Cross That River. 감사합니다.
What is it?
It is a voucher. Cultureland.
축하드립니다. 아, 아쉽다. 그래도 뭐 축하드려요.
오늘 어땠어 둘 다?
이겼으니까 재밌었어요.
네. 오늘은 게스트는 제 친구 PS입니다. Big round of applause.
저를 해주셔서 감사합니다. 묵묵 구독 꾹
좋아요
꾹
부탁해요.
무비 묵묵